Okay, this flower pot got knocked over. It's broken. I'm going to show you how to put it back together. So I covered all the pieces, and it's kind of like putting a puzzle together. As you can see, they're not together. But what we're going to do is we're going to put them back together with some Thinset, and we'll tape it together temporarily with Gorilla Tape. So here's some Thinset, and this is the mortar that you buy to put tile down. This will hold that flower pot back together. We're going to mix some up in the bucket right here using the directions on the bag. Okay. We are mixing. Okay, so here we go. We got the parts to put together. We got the mortar, and we're going to put this big puzzle back together. Here we go. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're putting this mortar on here so that we can use it just like cement, or like putting together a puzzle or model plane. We're not worried about any of it contaminating or dropping or being sloppy at this point. We can clean it all up at the end. We just about got that ready to put this in place. Okay, now this is going to go in place just like this. What's really neat about this is after you put it all back together, you'll have a very unique looking pot, which really looks cool. Come around the other side and get a shot of it. Gives a lot of character to the pot. It'll be put back together with Thinset. This gives it extra strength to put inside just some additional pieces of clay from an old broken pot or something. That really builds up or really boosts the strength of this patch. Actually, it makes it stronger than the existing pot. But just use pieces of old clay that you have from the stuff that's broken in the past. If you don't save that stuff, it'd be a good idea to just get a can or a container and save broken pots just for a project like this. There it is. See, it's all put back together now, and we've got duct tape on the outside. Okay, here's what we're left with, and this is what that flower pot looks like while it's being put back together, and I'll show you the results done. And the way you clean this up is you just get a wire brush. You can get those from Dollar Tree, and you just brush it, and you can get the excess off, and it'll clean up real nice when it's done. The other thing you can use is you can use a scraper like this, and that will get the excess off even faster. See, like, look right here. Here's some Thinset that's on there. You get the scraper going, and you can get it all cleaned up. Let's stand this thing up and see what it looks like. You may want to move around on the sun side of it. So there's the repair right there, and we won't need this tape on there anymore, so we'll pull that off, and then we'll clean this thing up, and instead of a bunch of broken pieces, we'll have a usable flower pot again. And here's one in the garden who had that previous repair done a while back, and that's what it. And here's the repairs to it after being cleaned up. We're looking pretty good here. That's a repaired flower pot.